This is Doofy McButterscotch, and we have returned to Alan Rickman. So, Die Hard. We were right about to do that one, but then we lost out of time. So, Die Hard is a pretty decent action movie, mainly starring Bruce Willis as the good guy and Alan Rickman as the bad guy. And it's a very well done action comedy movie. And you know, you see Bruce Willis at his best, and you see Alan Rickman playing quite a good villain. He's the foreign villain that kind of goes in there and fucks shit up. And yeah, it's pretty good. It's all set in a tower. So John McClane, which is Bruce Willis, is going around saving everybody and trying to impress his bitch wife, which never works for some reason because she's just a cunt of the ages. But oh well. Die Hard. It's a pretty good movie. Sense and Sensibility. Let's see. We did that one with Hugh Grant. Galaxy Quest. Now this one is pretty darn good. It's got Tim Allen, who is not in this book, which is a shame because I would have liked to do some of his movies. And it's also got Sigourney Weaver. And you know, this is a pretty good take on the whole. It's probably not a parody on Star Wars, but it's a pretty good space comedy movie. There's a lot of shit going down, and it's a really good watch if you're into sci-fi movies. And of course, Alan Rickman is an alien, and Tim Allen and Sigourney Weaver are both humans. I don't know what they're trying to do. There's a villain in there, and it's good. It is a good movie. If you have not watched Galaxy Quest, if you get the chance, it is worth the watch. I assure you, it's good. It is not one you want to avoid. I highly recommend it. Dogma, we did that one way back with Ben Affleck, which was ages ago. Michael Collins. I think we did that one with Liam Neeson. Yep, we did. Okay, don't gotta do that one. Quigley Down Under. Well, this one may or may not be set in Australia. You be the guess. But of course, Alan Rickman is the villain. He seems to play the villain a lot. Big surprise. But it's got Tom Selleck as the hero, who's trying to protect a damsel in distress from Alan Rickman. And there you go. So if you're into Tom Selleck movies, this is your shit. This is the deal. And you should probably watch it if you are a fan of Tom Selleck or good movies in general, because it's pretty decent. I liked it. January Man. Let's see. I think this... geez. It's going to be difficult for me to remember this one. This is a hard one to remember, so of course, whenever I get to a film that's difficult to remember, it's basically a spoiler alert that this is a movie that you can miss out on and kind of get through life just fine. So, January Man, obviously not the most wonderful of movies out there. It's not atrocious. If it was atrocious, I'd be ranting about it like I do occasionally with some other movies. So it's not awful, it's not terrific, it's just kinda in between. That's where January Man is. So what do I think of Alan Rickman? Or Rickman, I mean. I think he's a decent fellow. I mean, he's got a really cool voice, and he's good at playing villains. So, yeah, I like the guy way more than I like some of the other people on this list. I'll say that much. Alright, so Tim Robbins, and then we're done with this page. And then we're on to the final page. Ooh, we're getting close. Tim Robbins, Top Gun, we did with that one with Tom Cruise. Austin Powers, The Spy Who Shagged Me. Did we do that one? I don't think we did. No, we didn't. We did Goldmember ages ago, but we didn't do The Spy Who Shagged Me. This one is the first Austin Powers movie. And Austin Powers, if you've avoided this movie for this long, you need to watch it. It's excellent. I watched it as a kid and I laughed my ass off. I can watch it right now and I'll laugh my ass off again. It's a really great movie. It's comedy gold. Mike Myers at his best. Tim Robbins plays a very small role in this, so do not watch this for Tim Robbins. Watch this for Mike Myers and all of his stuff that goes on here. But it's an excellent comedy movie. At some point I might have to make the top 10 comedy movies of all time as something a little different, but yeah, this is an excellent movie. It's just great. Dr. Evil is in there too. It's wonderful. Mission to Mars. Well, this one of course is a mission to Mars. Tim Robbins is, let's see, he's right next to Don Cheadle. They go into Mars. Shit goes down. They see aliens. There you go. I mean, it's your typical run-of-the-mill Mars movie, so don't expect anything that'll surprise you in this. It's still a decent movie, but it's not gonna knock you off your feet with how fantastic it is. Nothing to Lose. Now this one, I felt that this one was pretty good. So Tim Robbins is your basically, he's a suburban guy living a regular life and everything's going okay, and then he goes home early and he hears something that sounds like his wife is cheating on him, and that basically sets the mood for the rest of the day. A whole bunch of bad shit happens, and then Martin Lawrence comes in, points a gun at him and says, "I'm stealing your car." And by this point Tim Robbins has had it up to here with all the shit that he's gone through in his day. So he's like, you know what? Fuck it. Shoot me. You know what? I'm not getting out of the car. I'm gonna drive. And Martin Lawrence is not the serious thief. He's kind of more like the, if I point a gun at someone, they're probably gonna do what I say type, but not really want to pull the trigger kind of dude. So he is very caught off guard by Tim Robbins driving him around and not surrendering the car. And then the rest is just excellent. There's a lot of shit that goes down, and it's pretty good. Yeah, it's a pretty good movie. There's a lot of stuff that goes on here, and it's pretty funny. And they got a little, they got the Scatman song in it, and it's placed absolutely perfectly. I haven't watched any movie that's had the Scatman song in it, but it's absolutely the best placing of it ever. But anyway, look, let's see, we did Shawshank Redemption, and we'll do Bull Durham and the rest of these movies in the next video. See ya later.